புலன் நமக்குப் புலப்படாத பொழுதும் உயிர் உயிர்த்திருக்கும் உத்தமத்தன்மைக்கு நம்மை புலப்படுத்திக் கொள்ளலே சத்திய பிரத்யாகாரம். I'll repeat, listen. புலனெல்லாம் நமக்கு அடங்கி புலப்படாது போகுங்காலத்தும் உயிர்ப்பை உயிர்ப்பிக்கும் உற்சாக சத்தியத்தை உணர்த்தும் விதமாய் வாழ்க்கையை உயர்த்திக் கொள்ளல் சத்திய பிரத்யாகாரம். I'll translate. Listen. There will be a time in your life where your senses will not be active. Now itself declaring your conscious sovereignty over your senses, and even when they are not active, when they are not alive, when they are not excited, when they are not functioning, you remaining alive, active, powerful is pratyahara. That is the achievement your body need to do to manifest conscious sovereignty. This teaching I directly received from Arunagiri Yogeshwara, Paramashiva himself. Understand? He taught me with a beautiful example. He said, how people die in the old age. He explained how one by one the senses stop functioning, like eyes slowly become dim. The skin loses its capacity to experience sex, then to experience even sensuality. Then it stops its ability to experience even a love, a loving touch or care. Then slowly it loses its experience even to sense. Then tongue, how it loses its ability to taste and its ability to verbalize what goes on inside you. Ears, how it loses its ability to receive sounds or information and process. Listen, even while all these senses don't function well, are excited, active, inspired to be alive, if you are alive, that is what is power of conscious sovereignty, preparing your body to live conscious sovereignty. See, when your senses are active, alive, declare your conscious sovereignty over them so that they will continue to be your obedient servants, the place they are supposed to be. And They will not fail you even when they are slowly settling down. This is the right science of pratyahara. I'll give you simple tips. Start with, say, all of you are addicted to some habits, some things. Some people will be addicted to coffee. At particular time, they have to take coffee, only then they will be active in the office. If you are addicted to coffee, just one day try the time you are supposed to take coffee, use Mahavagya inside you to create the energy, excitement, inspiration you need to carry on with your life, which you get only from coffee. One day, without coffee, just through Mahavagya, try to have. If you are choosing to be my disciple, it means if you are choosing to connect with the introduction I am giving about me, then the best Mahavagya for you is Om Nityananda Paramashivoham, because it directly connects you with the living manifestation, like live spiritual umbilical cord. If you are not that connected to me and you are like a visitor or a viewer, suddenly my satsang appeared in the Facebook and you feel like, okay, let's see what is he doing, what is he trying to tell. He's wearing so much gold. Come on, let me see what he's trying to convey. For some reason, if you are watching the satsang but not disciple, then use Om, Araham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, Shivoham, any one Mahavagya which you feel connected. Try to replace Mahavagya instead of coffee. Same way, if you are addicted to your gadget, you can't be without your gadget, that nudge. Then just one day, keep it away and try to sit with Mahavagya. Just one day. I tell you, this simple way, start the Pratyahara. If you are absolutely addicted to this comfortable cushion bed, just one day, try to sleep on the floor. Wherever you feel uncomfortable, try to use Mahavagya to make you feel comfortable. If you are addicted to some music, keep that music aside. One day, try to listen to Mahavagya continuously. I tell you, just replacing few of your addictions with Mahavagya and feeling the freedom will give you tremendous strength and power. You will be able to replace even your food with Mahavagya. I did it. Practically last 3 years I am doing it. You can see how healthily I lost 30 kg. Very healthy way of losing 30 kg. when you replace your food with Mahavagya. Let me very clearly spell it out. Using Mahavagya in your stomach and not putting any external food into it, or reducing the quantity drastically, 90%. When that kind of pratyahara starts happening in you, dry fasting, just water fasting, all this becomes too easy. Not only that, listen, it is not just for weight loss. Please understand, I am not teaching you weight loss technique. No. You make your whole body deeply purify itself to the core biomemory level. I tell you, when you get out of the addictions like a coffee, tea, you get out of actually the addictions like continuous irritation. You see, continuous irritation is kind of a drug. You feel compelled only if you have the drug, you can work. No, not required. Not at all required. You don't need a continuous irritation as a drug for you to function. Understand very clearly. So when you break one addiction, you break multiple addictions. Liberate yourself from all addictions by declaring your conscious sovereignty over your senses. I tell you, betel leaf and betel nut can be a powerful de-addicting herb. People try to tell, oh, betel leaf and betel nut is addictive. No. Cigarette is addictive. Alcohol is addictive because they destroy your health. Betel leaf and betel nut never destroys your health. Don't add any items like lahiri or the other drug type of items. No. Simple betel leaf, betel nut is highly healthy. It is actually de-addicting substance. Listen. Food should be nourishing, tasty, making you healthy. Nourishing means you should feel fresh after eating. Tasty. You should feel very pleasant while you are eating and after eating. Healthy. It should keep you health for a long time. Listen. These are the definitions of Ayurveda. Don't eat which is not nourishing after eating. If you feel tired, giddy, don't eat that food. Same way, don't eat which is not tasty. Because you will not continue the diet if it is not tasty. It should be nourishing, tasty. It should keep you healthy for a long time, long-term healthy. betel leaf, betel nut and all will fall in this category. Nourishing, tasty, keeps you long time healthy. Listen. De-addict yourself from all the sense-based addictions. I'll give you a very simple tip. Drumstick juice and Tooduvalai juice. These two will make men, women both very strong physically. You will get out of porn addiction. Understand? Men, women, both. Whoever has pornography addiction, take these two juices. Drumstick leaves, Moringa leaf juice and Tooduvalai juice. These two makes you highly potent and highly strong. Understand? Don't try to understand. Don't try to be brainwashed by the modern introduction ideas about sex. Listen. Almost all of you in the modern world, you got the introduction about sex from pornography industry, pornography and soft pornography industry. They introduce about sex to you only to make you as their customer, not for you to have a healthy sex life. Hinduism is interested in your healthy sex life. Neither it addicts you using sex, nor it gives you wrong introduction about sex. It gives you enlightening ideas about sex. A person with high potency and stamina will not be addicted to pornography. Listen. These two, Moringa leaf juice, Tooduvalai juice, can absolutely de-addict you from all porn addictions. Soon I'll speak, at least for selected group, detailed understanding about the Hindu biology. Those revelations need to be told to the world because world needs to have right knowledge from Paramashiva himself directly. In every level, de-addict yourself. I tell you, de-addicting you in biomemory level will simply make your whole energy focused and make you genius. To become genius, you don't need to do anything special. Just if you de-addict yourself from all the addictions, your whole energy will be so focused, alive, awakened. You will simply become genius. you will simply become genius. Becoming genius will be just your lifestyle. Understand? I'll give you now one simple Shaktipada and Shaktinipada. Sit with the truth, Paramashiva, with his Purna manifestation, with his Purnatva, with all his auspicious, with all his manifestations. He is sitting inside you and celebrating himself, enjoying himself. Listen, listen carefully. Listen, listen carefully. End of the day, conscious sovereignty itself is nothing but de-addicting you from whatever can be taken away from you. See, whatever can be taken away from you, you don't need to renounce them, give up now itself. But don't be addicted. So when they are removed, you won't have any problem or difficulty. Listen. Whatever can be taken away from you, only remove the addiction. Best Shaktipada for this. I should say one of the ultimate Shaktipada I can give you is sit with the truth, reality, Paramashiva manifesting with all his glory, completion, powers, Purnatva, in his complete form, Purna, celebrating himself. Sit with this. Let this continue to be the source of energy, excitement, bliss, your very identity. You will manifest conscious sovereignty. Because when this reality is asserted by you, means cognized by you, everything else drops automatically. They lose its power over you. Anything which binds you loses its power over you. And I have seen how people get addicted, how people lose themselves, how people get disturbed from their existence, how people rise or fall. Just remove addictions, you will become genius.